Maybe when your mother's finished mourning your father, I'll keep her in black, on your behalf.
What is going on, Outlaws? Once again, Michael or Legacy Kill HD back with another Red Dead Redemption 2 video for you. And as most of you already know, Red Dead Redemption 2 second trailer premiered today. Just a few hours ago, we broke down a lot that was shown within it, but now we are going to be discussing the huge story hints and details that were given, because while we got our first look at Arthur Morgan, there may be more than just that. But before we dive into all that information, if you have not heard, I am doing a giveaway for Red Dead Redemption 2. All you have to do is check the link in the description to enter, which has a lot more information on this, and just be an active subscriber. Also, make sure to get geared up for this upcoming Western by getting the popular Red Moon t-shirt design, and if you're interested in getting this Red Dead themed t-shirt or any of the other designs, there will be a link in the description as well. Nonetheless, as it appears, Arthur Morgan is the protagonist of Red Dead Redemption 2. He's an older, much more assertive and threatening outlaw than John Marston was, and I really think there's a lot of potential for his story. Now, it should be noted, I still think there is a chance we could be getting multiple protagonists. Rockstar Games is well known for misleading people with these trailers, and this could be a classic case of that, but I personally hope it is just on Arthur. At the beginning of the second trailer, I recognized a very interesting line of dialogue, and it really got me thinking. But before I give my thoughts, listen to what was said.
You got some money for me, boy? I seen your name in our ledger.
And if you couldn't understand completely, it sounds like Arthur says, quote unquote, "You got some money for me, boy? I've seen your name in our ledger," which I think has to be a ledger for Dutch van der Lind's gang, or maybe just him himself. So what I'm now thinking is that the gang or Dutch is charging people for protecting or doing something for them, and or they've been handing out loans to people and Arthur is there to collect. Maybe this is something that Dutch is doing secretly on the side and Arthur is a henchman to him, doing a lot of his dirty work. Later on, we also have another few scenes involving Arthur threatening people, which seem to be related to collecting money.
Maybe when your mother's finished mourning your father, I'll keep her in black, on your behalf. Where's our money?
Now, all this actually goes back to Red Dead Redemption, where John Marston discussed his time with Dutch's gang, where he said they started the gang with helping the poor and taking from the rich.
So how did you meet these Williamson and Escuella?
We ran in the same gang together, under a fella called Dutch. We were all bad kids, lost, angry, and forgotten. He kind of saved us.
And turn you into criminals?
Dutch didn't see us that way. We robbed banks, stole from the rich, and we gave the money to people who needed it more.
So he was a revolutionary too, like me?
I suppose. He saw that the system of power was rotten, that good people had been crushed for too long, and he believed that change could only succeed if it was brutal and relentless, make America what he felt it was supposed to be.
I like the sound of this man, Dutch. Another violent idealist. Where's he now?
I don't know, but I gotta find him once I'm done with them two. In the end, he went insane, lost faith in everything, and everyone.
What I really think could be happening is that John Marston maybe never knew what Arthur was doing on the side, collecting this stuff for Dutch. Or this also could be later on when the gang was about to fall apart because Dutch went crazy. Either way, I definitely want to hear your opinions on this in the comment section below. But after playing Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer a few dozen times, I also picked up on another huge line of dialogue. And here it is.
You're a wanted man, Mr. Morgan. You're a wanted man, Mr. Morgan.
So who does that sound like? I think this very well may be Edgar Ross, you know, the main antagonist of Red Dead Redemption. Other than the voices sounding similar, the line saying "You are wanted, Mr. Morgan" reminds me of Edgar referring to John as Mr. Marston. Either way, take a listen for yourself of the comparison.
Anyway, Mr. Ford and Mr. Marston, shall we go? Oh, Mr. Marston, your wife and son are doing well.
You're a wanted man, Mr. Morgan.
Anyway, Mr. Ford and Mr. Marston.
You're a wanted man, Mr. Morgan.
If Edgar is in Red Dead Redemption 2, I do wonder if he could be involved in maybe turning Arthur against Dutch. I think there certainly will be a falling out between Dutch and Arthur. At the end of the trailer, it almost feels like Dutch is the king and Arthur serves him. Also, looking back at Red Dead Redemption 2's first trailer at the ending, we had a gang of 7 outlaws riding, one of which was Arthur and the female character that said she only trusts him, so it makes me wonder if Arthur assembles his own gang at some point. There's been some predictions that John Marston could be manipulated by Dutch and end up trying to kill Arthur in a showdown duel, but I just feel like that's too simple and I don't think Rockstar would do that. What I think makes a little bit more sense is that John is caught in the middle, and that Arthur and John throughout the game have a good relationship, and at some point Arthur tells John, when the time comes you gotta run and don't look back, this is over, which could be referring to Dutch's gang. Arthur is obviously shown as an asshole, but I have to believe Rockstar is only showcasing one side of him, and within the game we will see a more complex character who for some unknown reason will seek redemption from what he has done. Other than just that, during this trailer we did get some amazing looks at Dutch Vanderlyn, Bill Williamson, and some of the other members of this gang, but definitely the biggest omission is John Marston, which I think we all have to believe Rockstar is purposely not showing just yet. Anyway gang, a lot of things did get confirmed, such as this game being a prequel, but there are so many theories and details that we will be going over in the next few days, so make sure to consider subscribing to stay up to date on all this Red Dead Redemption 2 content. Make sure to click the notification bell so you don't miss any of these videos, and if you did enjoy this video, smack that like button and let me know down in the comment section below some of your theories and thoughts on the story of Red Dead Redemption 2. And as usual, remember, Outlaws to the end.